Hi, I'm Mary Jo Stillwell. I work at the St. Mary's Community Public Library. And this summer, our summer reading theme is Tales and Tales. So to celebrate that, I'm going to paint a mermaid's tail and show you how to do the same. I'm just going to freehand sketch in my mermaid tail with a pencil on my 6-inch canvas. You can do that, or you can trace it with the template that we provide. We also have white, blue, turquoise, and pink acrylic paints, and a flat brush. This brush is wide and skinny. Mine's a little feathered because I've used it a few times. Yours will be nice and crisp, so you'll be able to make nice straight edges. I have water because acrylic paints are water soluble. So when you sketch, you want to make sure you don't go all the way up to the top, and you just want to kind of center it in there. So however you want to do it, come in and make a swirly tail. Almost looks like a mustache. Go in and out. And that's my mermaid's tail. I'm going to wet my brush and blot it off on a little paper towel or cloth or something. And then I'm going to pick up some of the dark blue paint. And we're just going to make X's. We're going to cover our canvas. Probably should have started with the turquoise maybe, but I'll add some turquoise to it, make it lighter at the top. We're just going to cover with X's. Let's add some turquoise and make it lighter. Just making X's, swirly X's. And I'm not going to completely cover the mermaid's tail. Put a little more turquoise in there because I want to be able to see my lines. These little X's cover your canvas, and they kind of make it look like water, especially when you blend the paint. I'm going to add more dark as we get down lower. More of the dark blue, so it looks like the water is deeper. As it goes down to the bottom of the canvas, it gets darker. I'm just covering it. Same thing on this side. I just want to cover it. Don't want to cover my... It's okay if I get into where the mermaid's tail is, but I don't want to completely cover it. Here, that kind of looks good. I'd like to make this top part lighter, so I'm going to rinse my brush. I'm going to show you a little trick. Clean off my brush in water and on my paper towel. I'm going to dip some white paint out and then some of the turquoise paint out. I got turquoise paint on one side, and then I'm going to get some more white on the other side. And I think I might just see how it lightens up that top part. I'm blending it. This looks like lighter water. It's up towards the daylight. And as you blend it, Go farther down. Yeah, see those blending lines? Kind of makes it look like water. Okay. My brush pretty well here. Drying it off. It's damp. Now I'm going to use the turquoise to paint the mermaid's tail. My outline is somewhat visible, but I know about where it was. So I'm going to do long, no more crisscrosses now, long, smooth strokes. And I'm just going to fill in where the mermaid is, the tail. If it blends a little bit, that's fine. It looks like shadows. Your brush is a flat brush, so you can make corners, like to get into the corner of the mermaid's tail. There you go. And I'm just going to use the turquoise. And I'm going to go into the, I can sort of see my lines here, so I know where I'm at. Up in the corner, I'm going to use the edge of my brush so I can get a nice point. There we go. Look how nice that looks. That looks nice. Yeah, same thing at the bottom. Long, smooth strokes. This is our tail. There we go. Okay. In my other paintings, I used the point of the handle of my brush and dipped it in white to make bubbles. Just tap wherever you want bubbles, just random. Some of them will be bigger. Some of them will be smaller. Some down in the dark. She's moving her tail, swimming. And sometimes, I don't know if you've ever noticed, but fish, they can have like speckles on them. So I even put some on the mermaid. I like to put them in a line. Okay. I think that looks nice. I'm going to put some darker blue bubbles too, especially up at the top where the water is lighter. They'll really show up. And I think I'll put some dark blue bubbles on the, or spots, I guess they would be spots on the fish too, the mermaid. Just wherever you want them, like decoration. Looks nice. Down in the bottom, I'm going to put some turquoise dots because these bubbles are going to reflect the color of the mermaid's tail. So some turquoise dots down there. To add a little contrast, I'm going to put some pink on the mermaid. I'm going to put some pink dots. See how they pop? Really makes it look pretty. And if there's pink in the tail, there's going to be some pink reflection in the bubbles. So I can make some pink bubbles too. Just a few. I made some stripes in the tail, and I think that looks neat. And I'm going to use pink to do that. And I'm just drawing with the handle of my brush, following the shape of the tail. Dragging it through the paint. I might even use my brush and add a little white maybe. Not very much, I just have a little bit of white on there. Kind of put a little white in there. Silvery. Blending. Makes it look a little different. I'm going to try and make my brush as flat as possible and get a little bit of this white and make some movement around the tail, like the tail is moving. Just a few little swirls. I'm not very good at swirls, but it gives it a little movement. Like she's moving, wagging her tail, swimming. Center here too. Looks like she's swimming. Her tail is moving. Here we go. I like those pink dots. I can put some more in there. There we go. We have a mermaid tail. Thank you for watching.